I have no idea why it keeps cutting off. I think it's the software. So I'm not going to use the software. We're just going to do it just regular on the phone, no software. I may have to fix the software. But it looks to be good right now. So I'm going to let people come in and we'll pick up where we left off. Yeah, I think it's the software. So I have to figure out what's going on with the software because I think if I just stream it just without the software, it's fine. So I'm gonna let people come back in. All right, we'll let people come back in. Yeah, we back. I never noticed how zoomed in it is whenever like you don't use the software. It's interesting. Be sure to hit that like button as you're coming in so that way you can get this video circulating. No, I'm not going to restart Aries. I'm just going to pick up on Taurus. So we'll start with Taurus. If you're watching the playback of this, everything is timestamped below. You can go straight to your zodiac sign. So it's not lagging. It looks good to me. I think it's just the software, like I was saying. You guys can hear me too, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna pick back up on Taurus. I'm just not gonna be able to put the zodiac on the screen. So if you're watching, like Gene, can you tell people what sign we're on? Like kind of update it. All right. All right, Taurus. Let's get back to the reading. Hold on, let me get some coffee real quick. gotta get some pep in my step. Hold up. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Also, hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Repurposed Prego. No, it's actually a mason jar. All right, now we're starting Taurus. I think I'm gonna have to get a new plant too. Because this plant ain't getting no fucking sunlight. It got sunlight today and yesterday, but the sun hasn't been shining. So I think I may move this one closer to the window and maybe get another one. A winter-friendly plant. All right, let's do it. Let's do Taurus. I'll let people come back in. I'm pretty sure they're not going to get notified because I've already used all the notifications. All right, let's see. Taurus. Overall energy, Four of Cups. Current energy, the Empress. Here you are popping out, Taurus. Some of you may be feeling like a sense of boredom a bit. Your near future is the Two of Swords. I feel like you're gonna have some decisions to make here, but let's get into your reading because your energy right now is the Empress. So sitting pretty, Taurus. I never knew a Taurus that didn't sit pretty. But with the Empress being here, I do feel like a lot of you guys are focused on. No way. Is it buffering again? Oh, it's good? Oh my god. There's just so many interruptions. It's good. All right, hold on. We're gonna get through it, I promise. It's just, I don't know what the fuck is going on with all these technical difficulties. Hold on. This fucking piss me off. What the fuck? All right, there we go. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, give me 1 second. God damn it. I know it's not buffering on here, but for whatever reason, just give me a second. I need a goddamn second. All right, cool. Whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. I don't give a shit. Anyways, I ain't never knew a Taurus that ain't sitting pretty. So I feel like with the Empress being here, I feel like a lot of you guys could just be focused on, like, your mind is more geared toward beauty at this time. Anything artistic as well. I just get like, it's just like you're just trying to produce like fruits here. And you could also be enjoying like things here as well. But you are in an energy of abundance, like the things that you're creating. However, it's like with the Four of Cups being here for the overall energy for you for the week. I get for some of you, it's like you're not. I feel like there's opportunities that are presenting themselves here, Taurus, but it's almost like you're not kind of wanting to open up to them. Knight of Pentacles is how you get through your challenge here. I kind of get that this is like some sort of something that's has to be approached with like more of a practical mind. And I'm kind of just getting like for some of you, it's like you just kind of just may just be bored in general, or just like kind of feeling like there's a lack of like emotional fulfillment. It's just been just like work, 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 work. And that makes sense, right? Because Sun's in Capricorn, Venus, Mercury is there as well. And so that could, I feel like that's your energy at this time. And the Two of Swords is like getting into a balanced state of mind. I see you entering into that with the Two of Swords. And I do feel like you're going to have some type of decision here about what it is that you want to do. Let's see. I swear this buffering is kind of just fucked up my flow, but we're going to keep going. Let's see. In your outcome, though, you do have the Sun card, the King of Cups, and you also have the Lovers. Interesting. Some of you guys could be forming a newer partnership. I feel like that's where the choice is kind of coming in here. It's like some of you are like, you're looking for the depth of thing, or just like the more enjoyment of things. So I'm kind of getting a lot of your energy has been focused around work. And it's like maybe you're feeling like just a lack of fulfillment, like emotionally, or even in your personal life for some of you. Personal relationships as well. But in your outcome, you do have the Sun card, King of Cups, and the Lovers. So there could be a significant connection going on, or that's either happening in your life right now, or that's going to be coming into your life. Some of you has to do with a kid with the Sun card. Like you could be, it could be around family because the King's here with the Lovers. Others of you, this could be like in your romantic, in a romantic sense here as well. So could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Leo. You can say Gemini as well. whatever this is, and for the ones that are single out there, for the ones that are single, I get you finally coming into alignment. And I know you hear this a lot, like you and your higher self, but I get you coming into alignment with just this and like this inner happiness, right? Like feeling like you're on the right path. So if you've been working really hard, I do think I get that your work will be paying off and you will be happy, but I get it's almost like you're having to maybe delay instant gratification and you're having to take a more practical approach toward things. So the Two of Swords in the near future, I just feel like this is you sort of being geared, your mind being more geared toward balancing certain things in your life. So maybe there's certain decisions you need to make or things that you need to balance here. But in the end, I feel like it's leading you to happiness, happy partnerships. This card came out, it says opposition. I feel like this camera is so fucking close. Whatever. You have this opposition card here. So this is a challenge for you. Something is challenging. And again, for some, like I'm getting hardly, it's like, I think it's your work life and your personal life that are clashing. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like you're having to find the ways to like bring them together. So, which is why the Two of Swords is coming through in the Knight of Pentacles. Is like, you know, you may be having to delay certain things like instant gratification so that way you can focus more so on work and stuff. But in the end, I feel like it's leading you to happiness and fulfillment and wholeness, especially in your relationships. So, but I feel like you're having to balance the two. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's do Geminis. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you just tuned in, be sure to hit the like button. It does help me in the channel. Also, it'll help the video circulate for everybody that needs the message. So yeah, thank you everybody who has hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Let's do Geminis, God damn it. Let's see. What's going on with Geminis? Yeah, I read cards, use my intuition. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even. That's like I just go with what I feel in the moment. Like when let's say like if astrology wants to come through the readings, it's like when my like intuition and I recognize the patterns of the astrology in the cards, I'll say something. So, all right, here we go. Also, some of you Tauruses, I see you completely going down like a spiritual path, and it's like a big renewal for you spiritually. King of Cups, Gemini, overall energy. I like it. The King of Swords is your energy right now. Being intellectual is what you're doing here, Geminis. Stern face. I feel like you're being objective, trying to understand. Six of Wands in your near future. You know, whatever it is that you're gearing your focus toward, I do get that there will be increases in success here. Six of Wands is usually a victory after, you know, some sort of challenge, overcoming, defying the odds. So it's also an increase in pride and a healthy self-esteem as well. So especially you ones that have a following, I get that people could be starting to admire you here. And even if you don't have a following, I get that people are going to be admiring you here. So like, you know, whether that be you doing a good job or just people looking to you for leadership in essence here. But yeah, the King of Swords is your energy right now. So I'm kind of getting you're like in a deep analytical Gemini sort of mind here to where it's like you're analyzing things. And it's interesting because Mercury's in Capricorn and Mercury in Capricorn is very King of Swords. It's very detached. You know, Mercury can be detached, but there is a fun, friendly sort of relationship compatibility with it. But, you know, with your chart ruler being in Capricorn, I feel like it's giving you like a more, I feel like you could be being more objective or more detached. And so, yeah, I just get that you're trying to understand something here. There's also newer things that I feel like you're wanting to implement in regards to your work, even things that I feel like you're mastering here as well. And it's interesting because I know Jupiter's coming into Aries, which will be coming into your third house. Or I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am thinking of Wrong sign. Sorry. Wrong. I'm thinking of a totally different sign. I'm thinking of Aquarius. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart for me to think that. But it will be coming into your 11th house, which is where the admirers and the supporters are going to be coming in with the Six of Wands being here. So when it comes to connections, friendships, enjoying yourself in society and stuff like that, I get that there's a big increase there when Jupiter comes into Aries in your 11th house. So interesting. Overall energy here for you for the week is the King of Cups here. I get like this devotion, like you're very devoted to what it is that you're doing. Whether it could be anything. It could be your career, your projects, your goals, family, whatever the case might be. I get that you're very devoted to this. So your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. It could be work. I do get like you may be wanting to incorporate newer changes here. But maybe I get that there's like more there's like more responsibilities that you're having to manage here, which is why I feel like you're trying to be sort of detached in a way to really look at this and see like how you can bring two things together or how you can bring something together here in an effective way. Because I feel like there's some changes that you're wanting to make or you're going through some changes. They don't have to be like major changes or anything like that. They're just, changes. If I were to pull the fucking Tower card, I'd be like, oh, these are major changes. All right, let's pull your outcome here. Some of you are mastering your inner self as well. It makes sense because Mars is retrograde in your sign. I do see that here. Interesting. Yeah, let's pull your outcome. Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups here. I feel like there's a bunch of different choices here for you in your outcome. Either and I also get that you're discovering something quite deep as well. I know the sun is coming into Capricorn. It's going to be coming into your 8th house, Gemini. So you could be exploring the metaphysical things, and like the power of your imagination can be even enhanced. Not because the sun coming into the 8th house, but just from what I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups. It's like you're wanting to explore the depths of things and get down to the bottom of things and like sort of unravel mysteries or just things that you're curious about that will make you happy here with the Ten of Cups. So, but I do feel like the path that you're going down or the things that you're doing or exploring, I feel like it's like bringing you this inner sense of peace, which is because of the inner sense of peace and happiness, it will manifest in your external world. So you're really having a good time in your outcome as well. Like enjoyment, being able to enjoy more things. Your curious Gemini mind. All right, let's pull your astrology. Let's pull an oracle card for you. I see some of you guys really enjoying metaphysical things and like starting to get into metaphysical things. Let's see. You have Vesta Hearth here. It's your own spiritual like inner fire, I feel like, is being lit here, Gemini. So like this sacred energy, like exploring more in depth of sacred things. Also, what I'm saying is like your inner foundation wise, I get that there's like you're discovering like a fire, and then it's like you're building like you're using that to build like newer foundations for yourself. So that's what I got for y'all, Gemini. Let's do Cancers. Let's do Cancers. All right, what's going on with Cancers here? Let's see. Cancers. Do I want to take this card? I'm going to take it. It came flying out. I'm going to take it. All right. You have the Knight of Pentacles for the overall energy. The Eight of Cups is your current energy. Your challenge is the Three of Swords here. I kind of see what's going on here. Four of Wands is in your near future. It's interesting. When it comes to your own needs here, because I feel like, again, let's take a look at this Three of Swords in your challenge. I get for some of you, though, you could actually be walking away from like just past experiences where you or even just things in general that you know aren't fair and that just have been a disappointment. And I do feel like it could even be in regards to your relationships. Mercury and Venus are already in your 7th house, and then the sun's going to be coming into Capricorn in your 7th house. So that house is going to be lit up for you. So there could be a lot of energies in regards to partnerships here towards like you're trying to find balance in those areas. And I'm really getting it's like your own needs. It's kind of similar to Aries in a bit. Or I think was Aries or Taurus? I think it was Taurus. Like your own needs and and like your relationship needs. And sort of also like where it is that you want to take things like career-wise as well. Or the direction you want to move, the increases that you want to have in career with the Knight of Pentacles for the overall energy here. Because I get you're in an energy of like leaving a lot of past things behind and you're exploring something new. Like you're out there trying to seek your own desires. But the imbalances have been, I feel like it's been in your partnerships. You have the Four of Wands here in the near future. Whatever this is, I get something coming together that's going to be exciting for you. Like something successfully being manifested here that you've been working toward. What it is, I'm not sure. This could just be like newer things, like foundationally coming together for you, which is a success. So there could be a get together as well in your near future, reunions coming together. Let's pull your outcome here. Page of Wands, the Hermit, and you have the Hierophant here. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's something that you're initiating yourself into. You know, I kind of get for some of you, it's like you could be going into deeper studies at this time. Like there's things that you're learning here. And the Page of Wands is like sort of something passionate, I feel, that's beginning for you or that has begun or that brings out that sense of passion for you that's actually fun. I get that you're either going to be learning more or going deeper more into something. Because if you think about the Hierophant, it is higher levels of education, learning. It's also about like your morals, ethics, and stuff like that, beliefs. And the Hermit is like the deeper intrinsic nature of all those things, like in the exploration of that in yourself and your soul. And with the Page of Wands, I get that this is like something that you're going into or trying here. For some of you, there could be an anniversary coming up. That's what I'm hearing off the top of my head. So, others of you, you're gaining experience in a particular area here, Cancer, and it's like now you're taking like the knowledge and the wisdom that you have and like applying it toward like what it is that you're wanting to passionately get involved with here in your outcome. Interesting. Some of you, I see you getting into like a leadership program or something like that, or becoming more of a leader too. It may not make sense now, but the energies that are coming out in the outcome is definitely some Aries coming into Jupiter, your 10th house, and then the Sun and Capricorn in your 7th. I can see the correlations here. But the Four of Wands in your near future, which I do feel like there's something successfully being manifested here for you. I just feel like right now it's like you're just trying to fix imbalances in regards to your personal life, possibly work as well in your relationships. So let's pull Nine of Pentacles as well for the overall energy. It's like I feel like you're going to be taking a more practical approach. I mean, I just think that's natural in everybody's energy with all the Capricorn energy that's going to be happening. So the focus will be like on work in and of itself. I want to call y'all Gemini. Some of y'all have Gemini in your chart. You got Uranus change here. Woo! Sudden upheavals of change. Not upheaval in a negative way, but like in a good way, to where there's a shift here that's definitely happening in your favor with the Four of Wands. Oh, today is Mercury trine Uranus, actually. So that makes sense. So I feel like you could be discovering I don't know. I really don't. There might be some sudden opportunities in regards to partnerships. Are you just doing something or things kind of spontaneously happening? I do get that in this reading, Cancer. Like things coming together. And it's quite joyful because you have the Four of Wands in the near future. So also, this is going to be the message that's going to be coming out a lot, and I already know it. Well, that I'm seeing in the readings, like the pattern is like this delayed, gratification, delaying instant gratification. Because with the Knight of Pentacles being the overall energy there, that's what it is. It's like delaying instant gratification and being more focused on long-term sustainability and success. So I get that that's where the Three of Swords is coming in, to where there could be like where you're feeling like fuck. All right, let's do Leos. Leos. That could be why the video is actually lagged. I know Mercury's, or the moon squaring Mercury as well. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna have to fix the software. All right, let's do Leos. Leos. What's going on with the kings and the queens of the jungle? Let's see. All right. Seven of Pentacles is here. Death card is in your energy right now. Some of you may have some Scorpio in your chart. You're definitely going through a transformation here with this archetype coming out. I feel like you're making progress though, and I feel like you'll be starting to see like, because when we go through a transformation, it's like we kind of go through a transmuting process as well. So I feel like all the stuff that you've been transmuting, whatever it is, the changes that you've been making or the changes that have been happening in your life, I get that things are actually starting to become a little bit more stable foundationally here. Thank you for the super chat, SJ. Thank you. With the Seven of Pentacles being the overall energy here for you for the week. Let's pull your near future, the Tower. God damn. What's going on with y'all, Leo? I'm gonna, with this Tower here, I feel like this is like an ego sort of transformation that you're going through. Some of you may have some really hard Scorpio in your chart, or there's something being hit in your area of your chart, because with these two cards, I'm not really getting a negative energy on this. The Tower energy is never easy, depending on the situation. Obviously, the Death card's not. But what I am getting, though, it's like your old sense of self and the things that you identified with before are kind of being struck by lightning in a way to show you, like, there's more to your life and yourself, and what it is that you've been centering like your whole world around may not be the best for you anymore. So I get that that's where the change is coming in here. The Queen of Wands is in your challenge. For some of you, I get that you could be honing in and developing like your craft here as well with the Queen of Wands being in the challenge. You could be working on like your confidence, or there was something that affected your confidence. So it's like you're trying to get your confidence back here. And even when it comes to just like your own individual self and the way you express yourself, like your talents, the things that you're good at, who you are, I'm kind of getting there's a block there I'm getting that there's a block there. Queen of Wands in a challenge is like, allow yourself to be spontaneous with your, like the way you express yourself. And I kind of get why this Queen of Wands is coming through as well, but I don't want to make this reading too long by explaining it. I will, maybe, depending on the outcome. But with the Queen of Wands, it's like, I feel like it's telling you, like, you're developing, especially if it's around like a craft, or if it's around just something in general that you've been channeling a lot of energy into, that you've been trying to learn and understand, to become fluent in it enough to the point where it's like you're able to express it and comprehend it as well. So whatever it is, I get that it's wanting you to, you know, to just take it as it comes and learn as it comes, like, you know, or learn along the way. But don't become too self-critical on yourself to the point where it's like you start second guessing yourself, or it's like you start not trusting yourself and your own intuition and your own creativity. Let's see. Let's pull your outcome. Fucking Leos. I feel like this Tower energy is going to be coming out a lot, though, with the Sun square Jupiter. Literally, I think later, if I had to say, if there was two planets that squared that would represent the Tower, it would be Sun in Capricorn, square Jupiter in Aries. And that's the square that we're having. I think it's like the 22nd, or it's like 22nd and 21st, somewhere around that. I think it's 22nd, actually. Maybe 23rd. So I kind of get that's where it's going on. So there's going to be tension in regards to like your own morals, your beliefs, the things that you're learning and trying to expand into. Also with the square too, like the way you manage like your time, you know, your day-to-day reality, and focusing on like, you know, obstacles that are in the way. All right, outcome though, you have the 10 of Cups, the World card, and you also have the 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, keep doing your thing, Leo, especially when it comes to work, whatever this is, because some of you guys are about to put a stamp on something that's going to solidify something, and it's going to make you very happy with the World card and the 8 of Pentacles here. So again, the 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're working on, or whatever it is that you're trying to perfect, and it's like maybe the results are delayed a little bit, or they're, you know, it may be taking some time. I get the outcome is really good, because even the 10s in numerology represent completion, and the World card represents completion. And the 8 of Pentacles is like self-mastery. So whatever it is that you're mastering and perfecting, I feel like you'll be very happy with. But there definitely is a change that is coming in. And I kind of feel like this is you sort of making your own, like causing your own Tower moment. It's like, I kind of get with Sun square Jupiter sometimes. It's like an opportunity for us to realize like we can create like our own sort of change that we need to make for ourselves. But there is tension and a challenge that comes with it. So, and it may be showing you like where you're limiting yourself, or it could be like coming in to like show you like, you know, like the reality of a situation. So I kind of get that it's going both ways here intuitively, what I'm picking up on. So that's what I got, Leos. Let me pull your Oracle card before I forget. Okay, this card wanted to come out. You got Gemini, cross-pollinate here. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to bring two things together and establish a good relationship between the two. These two things. When I say relationship, it doesn't have to be love. I'm talking about just like seeing the patterns and things and being able to understand them. Also communication as well. It's like I feel like it's like a fluent energy, or like a flow type of energy that you're trying to develop here and get used to. So I feel like the more you can learn about something here as well, like in depth, I feel like it will help you. I'm just getting like the full knowingness of a situation. So, interesting. All right, let's do Virgos. See a lot of you Leos getting more inventive as well. and sort of having these deeper conversations with yourself in regards to sort of understanding things and how you want to do things, and also communicating that with other people. So let's do Virgos now. Thank y'all for being here. If you just came in, be sure to hit that like button. It does help me in the channel. And thank you to everybody who has hit the like button. Appreciate it. And yep, we're redoing the readings because we had some technical difficulties last night. All right, Virgos, let's see. Overall energy, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 9 of Cups is your energy right now. Okay. Your challenge is the 2 of Cups. Outcome, the Hangman here. Something this is a timing thing for you, Virgo. It's interesting. Jupiter and Pisces about to leave your sign. There could be like an increase, a last increase, or a last sort of gift from Jupiter that's, you know, a significant relationship in your life. Or if you're in a partnership or relationship right now, it could be, you know, just sort of developing a deeper connection with the person. The reason why I say that is because you have the 9 of Cups in your energy right now with the Wheel of Fortune for the overall energy. The Wheel of Fortune, there is something that's in a state of change here. And I'm kind of getting it may be delayed slightly. So I feel like it's like not wanting you to get your expectations too high, but, you know, to remain in a very centered place. I don't know why I'm getting that for you, Virgo. If it doesn't resonate, then just don't take it. But you're in a good position here. And I feel like by staying in this state of like gratitude that you're in, or just like this expecting good things to happen, you know, and trusting the future and like where things are going, and being content and satisfied, I get that that's going to allow the changes to happen more easily for you, and you'll be able to see like the increases that are going to be happening as well. But it's interesting though, you do have the 2 of Cups in your challenge, which this could be some sort of relationship. We all know what the 2 of Cups is. But this could also be, you know, I do get it's a relationship. I really do. And for some of you, it's just like either developing a deeper connection or trying to understand like each other's needs, whatever the case might be. Or maybe you're just having challenges in your relationships in general and you're looking for partnerships. Maybe you're manifesting a partnership, but it hasn't showed up yet. Or maybe it hasn't come together physically, 2 of Cups. And the Hangman's here in your near future. I feel like there's some sort of delay, man, but it's good because there's some sort of divine timing that's at play with the situation. And whether you're delaying it or waiting for it, expecting good things to happen, or whether something is just literally like delayed, literally, and you're having to wait for an answer to arrive, and it may kind of put you in an energy of feeling a little bit uncomfortable or just feeling like you're not sure. But I get that the universe is on your side here. Let's pull your outcome. Virgo's definitely got love going on. I mean, you got the Venus and Mercury in your 5th house. The sun's about to come in there. So, and even if you're not dealing with anything love-wise, when it comes to things that you're passionate about, things that you love, and the way you express yourself, your confidence, I get that, you know, those areas could be highlighted right now. Let's pull your outcome. The Moon card, the Knight of Wands, and you have the Justice card here. Interesting. Gemini, I think I may have fucked up on... No, I didn't. My bad. I get that there's some sort of mystery that's unraveling here. I do feel like, though, with this Justice card and the Knight of Wands being here, I feel like it's telling you to be smart, like, with your actions here, because actions have consequences. And I know Jupiter is coming into your 8th house. So, you know, getting down to the bottom of things, I feel like it's like what you're doing here. So there's something I feel like that is that is intriguing and is like a mystery to be solved, or exploring more depth of something. But I feel like it's telling you to be kind of be smart here. Let's see what y'all about to do here, Virgo. Virgo's about to get freaky deaky. All right, let's see. Something's being explored. I see y'all going down the rabbit hole with something as well. I see y'all working with the law of attraction as well here, Virgo. I see it. Or the law of attraction is very at play for you because you have the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. So you have Capricorn, achieve. So yeah, I feel like this could even be, this is just around, I think this is just centered around your goals here. And I also get that you're being very critical. I know Virgos, you get that a lot, being critical or self-critical or just critical in general. But I feel like it's going to serve you well here because the patience that it brings with being critical and being objective. So some of you just may have Capricorn in your chart. But again, the Capricorn archetype's coming out with all the Capricorn energy in your 5th house. So love, romance, your passions, I want to say. So yeah, I see you discovering something new, or I don't know if it's new, but something very passionate. All right, let's do Libras. Thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do Libras. I kind of got a fucking headache. Let's do Libras. All right. High Priestess, overall energy here for you for the week. 5 of Wands is your current energy. Your challenge is the 8 of Swords, and your near future is the Knight of Cups. I feel some of you are hella frustrated right now because there's like these challenges or these tensions that you're feeling or that you're going through. Because your energy right now is the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords is your challenge. So it's like you're trying to figure shit out. So because I feel like you're trying to like, and I'm kind of getting miscommunications as well. And for some of you, be aware of being gaslighted. No, you're not crazy. I don't know why that's coming through, but be aware of being gaslighted. And don't gaslight yourself as well. I don't know. I rarely hardly ever say that, but I'm getting that in this reading. So I get that right now. It's like your mind right now is like trying to figure out a lot of things all at once, which is putting you in a position of sort of not knowing what to do, which is, causing self-restriction. And I feel like it's frustrating. It's like you're trying to move through it. You could even be frustrated or angry possibly. So the High Priestess is the overall energy here. I do get what's going on is it's like I feel like the universe is really wanting you to trust your intuition here. It's like if you're trying to logically, I know there's a lot of logical energy going on in the transits right now. I know, especially Mercury being in Capricorn, that shit is straight rigid logic. But I do get that this is wanting you to like trust your intuition here and trust yourself. And if you need to, get to a place of quietness or get in an energy of solitude so that way you can actually hear your own thoughts and listen to your intuition and see what comes through. But also trusting yourself. Discovering like yourself, knowing yourself. Knight of Cups is here. And the 8 of Swords energy, I do feel has been coming out a lot as well because of Mars being retrograde in Gemini, which can drive the mind crazy. So I have Mars in Gemini. I don't have it retrograde in my chart, but I know how Mars and Gemini energy is. It's fucking fast. So like when it's retrograde, but it puts the focus on the inside. So it's like you have the fucking, like you're trying to figure shit out on the inside. Like running around with like a chicken with his head cut off. Knight of Cups though is in your near future. So, I feel like there's this self. Ooh, shit. Three of Swords is here. I'm gonna take this card, but I do feel like there's something that you're discovering. It's coming like from the internal here. So it's like whatever it is that you're feeling internally, I feel like it's like you're pursuing that here with the Knight of Cups in your near future. Now, I don't know. This may be energies of love for some of you. It could be. Wouldn't surprise me, fucking Libra. But I do get that this is something that you could, just something in general that you're pursuing and wanting to devote yourself to. I know Jupiter is going to come into Aries in your 7th house, so there could be a lot of competition. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? Okay. I appreciate y'all for being patient. I don't know why. There's just a lot of interruptions. You can hear me now, though, right? Okay. I'm gonna try to put this mic in, and so we'll see. We'll see if it works. Hold on. Can you hear me now? I'm like the Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? You hear me? Can you hear me now? Are we good? Hearing fine with the mic, okay. So yeah, there could be, like I was saying though, there could be more competition or just more suitors in general when it comes to romantically or in your relationships. And so for some of you, it's like you're gonna have to really sort through and see where it is you're intuitively feeling inclined. And I'm also getting here as well, there may be a clash when it comes to seeking your own independence in certain relationships. You know, maybe wanting like more freedom possibly. And so that could be the clash here. I still feel like you're valuing partnership. It's just like you're maybe wanting more autonomy, I feel. So, and just emotionally, I mean, the Sun square Jupiter, with Jupiter being, or with the Sun being in Capricorn in your 4th house of your internal self, your emotions, home life, square the 7th house. I mean, there could be like, you know, tension in relationships and your own, with your own personal needs as well. So I feel like you could be trying to shift through those and figure that out. 3 of Swords is here in your outcome. The Page of Swords, and you have the King of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to communicate your emotions in a fluent way, so that way other people understand what it is that you need. Because the 3 of Swords is, there's definitely some sort of imbalance, and I feel like it's like you're realizing that it's like not fair. So I feel like it's like the universe is like wanting you to speak up for yourself with the Page of Swords and communicate like where you're at emotionally in your emotional state. But even if it's not a communication thing, it's like your internal self. It's like, you know, listening to your intuition and, you know, changing what needs to be changed if there's something that you know is unbalanced or isn't working. So I feel like you're gonna have to kind of figure that out. Let's pull, all right. These cards are just flying out today. You got solar flares, activate. Woo! I feel like things are getting spicy. Things are getting hot. But there's just newer things that need to be integrated that are challenging. I'm so surprised that this astrology deck has solar flares in it. That's crazy. So, let me pull you one more. You got Gemini cross-pollinate here. I feel like your mind is super hyperactive. Because I feel like you're trying to assess and go through like your own beliefs and the things that you're thinking about, and you're trying to figure out like what's really true for you, what's not true for you. So that's why I kind of get, it's like it's wanting you to trust your intuition, and if you need to, get to a place of silence so you can hear your thoughts and assess them, or allow them to come up so you can sort through them and figure out what you want to do. So that's what I got for you, Libras. Let's do Scorpios. Oh, Scorpios. Actually, I'm just going to leave that. All right, Scorpios. I got a fucking headache. All right. What's going on? What's going on with Scorpios? Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune is the overall energy. The Judgment is your current energy. Okay. Sun card is how you get through your challenge. Scorpios, are you being reborn again? Or going through, you got three major arcanas here. Four, actually. Temperance is in your near future here. Woo! Yeah, I feel like there's a soul calling within you at this time, or there's some sort of deeper calling like being activated in your life here. Your challenge is the Sun card. And if I'm not mistaken, was it Geminis that had, or was it Leo? Some of you may have Leo in your chart, because Leo had a very similar vibe about it. So if you have Leo in your chart, watch the Leo reading. But I feel like it's like just like who you are and who you like and what you represent. I feel like could be challenged. Like I feel like you're trying to find like your core sense of identity here, and like the things that bring you happiness. Some of you, it may be a child that could be a challenge with the Sun card. I'm not sure. I know it's not all of you. Because with the Judgment being here, like there's definitely some sort of newer calling in your life, and you may not be feeling like you're ready for it, but I feel like the universe is kind of like pushing you. It's almost like yod energy. Like the universe is like kind of pushing you in like these certain directions here, because it wants you to like answer the calling. And I feel like you're feeling that. It's like even when you push it down, it comes back up with the Judgment card. So it's like taking, whether it's a second chance at something or like making a judgment call on something here. The Wheel of Fortune is your overall energy. So like I said, I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, there's an energy of changes that are going on, and the universe preparing you for these changes as well. But I feel like you're going to have to make some decisions, Scorpio. Also, don't be afraid to be who you are as well. I'm feeling energies of shame for some reason that's coming up. Like, if we think about the shadow, like shame is a huge, like when it comes to like people's shadows and just shadows in general, like there's I think shame is like the number one thing that is, that we've experienced. So for some of you, it's like don't like I feel like it's telling you like to be yourself. Don't let anybody like fucking shame you for something or for just being yourself. and doing like and being who you are. Temperance is here in the near future. So again, whatever this transformation is, I feel like you're finding here the equilibrium, especially if you've been feeling like, you know, it's been like a roller coaster, or there's been like just changes that have been extreme. I feel like the temperance is like you're finding the middle way here in the near future, and you're figuring out like who you are, your own philosophies, and who you want to be, and your core sense of identity, and, you know, how you want to express yourself, how you want to live your life, and your own sense of happiness here as well. But it is requiring like to be able, there's like an integration aspect on. Some of you guys are doing some fucking deep shadow work, and I don't even, maybe you're not even realizing this. Maybe some of you guys do, but it's like the shadow is being addressed here. So, and that could be the challenging aspect. It's like your shadow, like either, I don't know if you're being triggered or whatever the case might be, but your shadow is like wanting to be integrated into your personality. And some of you guys have suppressed your personality, aspects of your personality, because of shame. I'm seeing that in this reading. I'm just being real with you, Scorpio. Scorpio, I want the truth, so I'm giving you the truth. What's going on with you, Scorpio? Sun coming in Capricorn, your third house. The ambition is there. Your talents are wanting to be accessed. You got deep skills, learning like your own skills. And I feel like there's a newer thing that you're maybe wanting to start, because the third house is the start of journeys, right? Newer journeys, or just start of, you know, short journeys, but journeys. So I feel like you're having to make some decisions here, or, you know, initiations. I see some of you, my God, there's so much in this reading. For some of you that are parents, I feel like you're just like learning the process of like, you know, like learning about parenting. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. All right, let's pull your outcome, Scorpio. 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands here. Defiant passion. If there's anybody that can defy some shit, it's Scorpio. The 5 of Cups is here with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. So it's like some of you there may be like, it's not anger. I don't want to say anger, but it's. You ever get like frustrated, and it's like, you know, like, but it inspires you to take, you know, inspired action. So I feel like this is you like taking inspired action here, and in whatever it is that you've been defying emotionally, that's been challenging. I get that. You know, this is you overcoming those challenges or those hurdles here. But when it comes to expressing yourself, or when it comes to the things that you're passionate about, your talents, I get that the universe is like wanting you to, you know, explore them, use them. And if there's newer things that you want to start, I feel like it's wanting you to start them. So let bygones be bygones, Scorpio. With the 5 of Cups, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but I'm just saying, you know, like let it be water, let it be water under the bridge. Because once Scorpio does that, that's when the transformation happens really fast. But sometimes it's just like because I have Scorpio in my chart, so I kind of know how it goes. We can get fixated emotionally on things that we hold resentment toward, or like even just energetically is still in our energy trauma, whatever the case may be. You know, but it's like once we like let that shit be water under the bridge, then, you know, that's when the transformation, that's when the temperance energy comes in. Mars, motion here, action, inspired action. And, you know, it's interesting. I know Mars is in your 8th house, retrograde. So you're your own worst enemy, I feel right now, Scorpio. I'm not trying to be harsh. I promise you I'm not. I'm just keeping it real with you. Like, don't become your own worst enemy, right? Like, because I get that you're quite motivated to figure out like what the hell is blocking you possibly, and like it's not making you happy, it's not allowing you to shine your light and to have that powerful Scorpio energy. And so I get it's like you're having to figure out internally the blocks here. And eighth house is very energy based, you know, so it's like it's like cord cutting in a way, like cutting cords to the past, like of events and stuff. I mean, so that's what I get, but also the Mars energy as well in your outcome with the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Five of Cups. So I feel like this, like you, like sort of taking inspired action. So, all right, let's do Sagittarius. Some of you could just be your overall like energy levels. Like let's just like some of you, there could be like your energy levels tend to fluctuate, and so it's like you're just trying to like find like a healthy sense of libido. I do see that for some of you. All right, Sagittarius. That word libido is such a funny word. All right, I'm being immature. All right, let's do Sagittarius. Here we go. We didn't get the Sagittarius last time, so here we go. The Temperance. Here you are, Sag, popping out. Overall energy is the Temperance. Current energy is the Hierophant here. Your challenge is the Queen of Wands, and you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Some of you guys are really about to be enjoying the fruits of your labor. If you're already making leeway with successes, I feel like this is just you sort of like sustaining that here with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're becoming like somebody, like I feel like you're becoming fluid in something here as well, but I'm gonna get to that as well. So you have the Hierophant in your energy right now, which is your beliefs, your morals, you know, your values that support you, like the way you conduct yourself. So I feel like that's really being highlighted here for you, Sagittarius. And it doesn't surprise me with the Temperance here. Every time I see the Temperance and the Hierophant together, it points to like your beliefs and your philosophy and your outlook on life and the way you kind of navigate your life. And so I feel like that's something that's going to be popping up for you for the week. I know the sun's in your sign, so happy birthday. So that you know, that doesn't surprise me. Queen of Wands is your challenge. Interesting. You know, for some of you, I feel like you're, thank you for the super chat, Jasmine. For some of you, I feel like there's, this is such a Sag reading. Sagittarius reading. Whatever this is, it's like your sense of beliefs and your values are really being highlighted. And for some of you, it's like you could be like even like doing bigger and better things, or like you're wanting to advance and do something even better or even bigger, or whatever the case might be. But it's like you're having to maybe learn and stick to something. So I feel like you're trying to find the values or the support systems to help you get to where it is that you want to go. And it's interesting because the Queen of Wands being in your challenge is the way you express yourself, your creativity. So some of you, I feel like you're even getting even more creative, or you're having to get more creative. You could even be changing things up as well. When it comes to your values and the things that you enjoy, I feel like there could be tension there. I'm just thinking of the astrology as with this card. Especially when it comes to love. I feel for some of you, like partnership-wise, like when it comes to love compatibility, I'm getting, this may not make sense now, but come back after this week. I guarantee you that they'll start, something will make sense. That there may actually be, like you're trying to find ones that hold similar values as you. Anyways, Nine of Pentacles in your near future. So whatever it is that you're doing or you're pursuing at this time, I do feel like there's success there. And I see a lot of you being very focused on work or being focused on work oriented here, which is the Capricorn energy. That's all in your second house. So when it comes to the increase in resources and receiving resources and, sustainability and support, I feel like there's good energy right here with the Nine of Pentacles. This is an interesting one. Let's, I'm going to pull your outcome here. I feel like you're having to stick and abide by your values, especially when it comes to some type of creative thing. I don't know why that's coming through. Page of Swords is in your outcome. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the Three of Wands here. I do feel like there's some advancements though that's happening. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands. There could be communication here coming toward you, some type of information that you've been looking to receive. I'm also getting as well, you starting to figure things out in the direction that you want to continuously move forward with. But I do get, it's like you're trying to, for some of you, it's like you're trying to figure out like what's the right move to make. But it's some sort of information you come across or just some sort of clarity that's allowing you to know what the direction of something will be. You gotta let the passion come through. But for some of you, it's like maybe you're trying to delay like the instant gratification again and be more practical about a situation. But I do feel like you're discovering the answer here. And if you've been looking for communication or some sort of clarity or answer or something just being definite, I get that that's in your outcome. Sagittarius, you just keep pulling your own damn cards. Expansion. So definitely expansion. I feel like it's like you're trying to figure out where to point the bow or where to point the arrow. So I feel like you're finding your target here. All right, let's do Capricorns. Let's do Caps. What's going on with my goats? Greatest of all time. On land and in sea, right, Capricorn? They forgot that you also the sea goat. All right, let's see. Capricorns. All right. Five of Cups, Capricorn. Your current energies is the Seven of Wands. Your challenge is the Emperor. And you have the Hangman in your near future. Who just pulled this in their near future? Virgo. Some of you may have Virgo placements. It's interesting. feel like there's something here that you're, well, let's just jump into your reading. The Five of Cups is the overall energy here. So I feel like it's like this is something personal, like emotionally. I'm kind of get that it's kind of been like, it's sort of felt kind of defeating in a way. And it's like, I feel like this is something that you're trying to overcome here, which is why the Seven of Wands is in your energy right now. It's like really being assertive and like dominant in the way to where it's like you know what it is that you want and you're going to go for it regardless of what anybody says. But there's a clash though, I feel like, when it comes to like how you feel emotionally about something. So I feel like it's like you're having to like hold yourself accountable in a way as well, like emotionally. The Hangman's here in your near future. I do feel like you could be, it's like you could be having to sort of wait and figure things out, because there's something that I get internally that needs to be addressed. I'm just keeping it real with you. We're gonna pull your outcome as well, but I do feel it's like you're having to sort of step back for a second, maybe delay things, or something's kind of becoming delayed, and you're gonna have to search for some sort of answer here. But I get though, with the Five of Cups being right beside this card, it's something emotionally that has been, that you're trying to defy, that's been challenging for you. Queen of Pentacles is in your, oh wow, this person's back. Let me just take care of this. Oh, that's interesting. I don't even know what the fuck that. Anyways, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords here in your outcome. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of pattern that you're breaking here, and also something that you've just been trying to search for and figure out and find the answer. I feel like you're finally, the answer is being revealed. And with the Ten of Swords being here and the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like this is allowing, it's like the clarity that you need to be able to emotionally move forward, like emotional clarity, especially if it's something that you're trying to build, or that you're working on, or that you're working toward. The Tarot Destroyer. That's hilarious. So clarity, yes, I do get that. But state of mind, I feel like mindset, your state of mind, I feel like that's what needs to change, or something in that area is changing. So let me pull your astrology card here. For the Capricorns. You got South Node passed here. Yeah, you're having to go back into the deep roots of something here. It's interesting because the South Node is like, you know, it's more introverted, right? I mean, the nodes are, right, South Node, North Node. But I was just even thinking though, with Jupiter coming into Aries in your fourth house, like your roots, right? Like there's something that needs to be explored deeper here that's linked to the past in order for you to move forward and make the changes that you want to make externally, or move outward. But I feel like it's like having to address what's going on inward and getting down to like the roots of something. Because I feel like that's where you're going to find the answer, which is why the Hangman came out in your near future, because the Hangman he hangs from the tree of knowledge, right? And if we just talk about the tree of life and the tree of knowledge, you know, if health, like the foundation is everything. If you have shitty roots, or if something doesn't get nurtured properly, or whatever the case might be, you're not going to really have a very fruitful tree, right? So I kind of get that it's like you're having to go deep within to the roots of something and fix something there. or address something there in order for you to move forward. So look, oh, look at that. It says icy at the bottom, which is, again, it's the same energies. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's hop into Aquarius here. So I don't know if you know your South Node, Capricorn. I would look at the transiting South Node and see what's going on in your chart. I don't know why I need to tell you this. And or look at your and also your own natal South Node. All right. What's going on with you actually? Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. I don't know. I can't remember. All right. Let's do Aquarius. What's going on with the UFOs? Let's see. I'm gonna actually refresh this. There we go. What's going on with Aquarius? Y'all being picky, huh, Aquarius? Some of y'all got Virgo in y'all's chart or what? I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. What's going on, Aquarius? All right, here we go. Aquarius. Overall energy is the Hermit. That's so, I was just talking about Virgo. It's so funny. Anyways, you have the Hermit for the overall energy. Your current energy is the Queen of Cups. Your challenge is the Seven of Wands. Near future is the Knight of Pentacles. Some of y'all definitely got some earth in y'all's chart, for sure. Definitely do. Well, I like it. Let's see. Big as fuck, dude. The Queen of Cups is your current energy right now. I do feel like the focus is being put more internally for you, and like how you feel just in general, like when it comes to yourself. Because the challenge is the Seven of Wands. Like the Seven of Wands is a Mars energy, so it's outward, right? It's very, you have feminine energies, you have masculine energies here. And I get that it's like you're more so of like in a yin energy, towards like you could even be exploring deeper aspects of yourself here, Aquarius. And I feel like right now the challenge is like maybe the sense of direction that you're wanting to go. But I know you're going through, well, especially with the sun coming into Capricorn and Venus. Venus is already there and Mercury's already there in your 12th house. But I know that's like a house of sort of like retreating in a way. Towards like, we're kind of house of isolation. It can be isolation, but it's more just like solitude and then, kind of allowing yourself to flow a bit. So I do get it's like you're just really focused on like how you feel like in the moment. And I think by taking it moment by moment will help you as well. Because I feel like the sense of direction isn't clear with the Seven of Wands. Some of y'all just like, I don't got time for this. I don't even want to put my energy in it. So anyways, the Hermit here, like I was saying, retreating, isolation, solitude. It's more so because it's like you're going in depth of the soul, right? Even if you think about the 12th house, the sun coming into the 12th house, that is very Hermit energy. It's very Hermit energy. So it's like exploring the abstract, going deeper and deeper within inside the self, letting go of the physical. I get that that's the focus here. And so it's like you're doing a lot of deeper inner searching. Trying to get to the top of the mountain. That's what Aquarius is trying to do. Near future is the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, I know this isn't the most exciting read. The Knight of Pentacles, though, it's like I do feel like it's like if things aren't happening as fast as you want them, just trust me, just surrender. Especially if you're going through a 12th house, right? The more you can surrender and let the universe work its magic. Obviously, I'm not saying to be lazy, but with the Knight of Pentacles being here, it's like, make sure that you start taking care of like the practical things and being realistic. Because I get that that's what your energy is moving forward, is like being realistic, approaching things very practically. I see you still focused on work as well, or being work oriented. I think the Knight of Pentacles is like my least favorite. Well, I don't know. The Nine of Pentacles as well is a reminder, like, you know, it's a process, right? Like, there's going to be limitations in the way, so you're not going to be able to reach the top of the mountain as fast as you want. It takes time. Outcome, King of Swords, Nine of Cups here, and you have the Four of Wands. Perfect. Wasn't it the title of your last video that I did? King of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands here. I feel like this is your mind becoming more clear, because I kind of get that it's like what's going on. It's like I feel like you're just getting down to like what's the truth for you and like what you want to do here, which is giving you clarity in your outcome with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands to be able to pursue your desires here, and to be able to see your desires being manifested as well with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I kind of just feel like Aquariuses are in the laboratory, doing your mad experiments, reinventing yourself is what I'm getting. It's like the process of like you reinventing yourself. And I feel like it's like you're assessing so many different things in your mind. I don't have really any air cards in this except for the King of Swords, but I do feel like your mind is trying to see what works and what doesn't work, and figuring out like, oh, this doesn't work, but this works. Which is, it's allowing you to be open to so many newer things, but having to see realistically what's going to stick. And so I feel like you're finding something that sticks. But I feel like it's something that you're not gonna, like, you can't force. It's almost like you're having to like kind of like surrender. It's such a clash of energy, but so that's what I got. Let me pull your Oracle card. Aquarius. I feel for some of you could be planning something in the future, and you could be hosting something as well in your outcome, or there's something that you're attending. It's just coming through channeled. You have 11th house community. Yeah, it could be something that you're attending. Literally, if you think about the 11th house as community, but it's also your ability to be able to, like, how society benefits you, like your enjoyment in society, which can be theaters, all things that are, you know, public entertainment, whatever the case might be. But even just your own sense of community, I feel like you could just be, this is very Aquarius, this is a very Aquarius reading. You could just be getting more involved with, like, in your community and stuff. So some of you are actually like involved in the spiritual community. Like you do spiritual work. I do see that. Something about hands as well. I don't know what's coming through about that. I don't know. Some of you guys could be Reiki healers or Reiki, whatever. But you could be healers. But yeah, I feel like there's just more energies of focuses on your community. All right, last but not least, let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. I'm not that ready for any movie. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the series. Maybe I will. But I'm probably about to work out after this, or stretch. I think I'm gonna stretch, and then I'll probably work out too. I feel like stretching will make my headache go away, and then I'll work out. All right, let's do Pisces. Oh, really? You're a massage therapist. That makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, that makes sense because it's even funny because Jupiter's coming into Aries, right? Which is your third house, Aquarius. And, you know, if we think about just mercurial energies and, you know, how it relates to the third house, like Mercury's like hands, right? Like interactiveness. So I don't know. It's just like the correlation is... The astrology doesn't lie. All right, Pisces, overall energy, you have the Hierophant. Nine of Pentacles is your current energy. Your challenge is the Sun card. Some of you may have Scorpio placements. If you do, I'd watch the Scorpio reading I just did. Your near future is the Four of Swords here. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles here is your current energy. You know, you're I feel like it's like your sense of freedom is like what you're pursuing here, Pisces. Like, because, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles being in your energy, I feel like you're practically focused on like practical things, sustaining like your success too. I get for some of you, you could even have like some sort of reputation, or you could just be building like your reputation. Like for an example, let's say like you're a crystal, like you sell like crystals and candles and all that type of stuff, and like people like your work, right? Well, you start to build a reputation for, you know, being the person who has badass crystals and candles, right? So it's kind of like the energy that I get. It's like you're, you know, you're in that energy of like pursuing things that are going to increase like your lifestyle here and living like your lifestyle. Interesting. The Hierophant is the overall energy here. I feel like your beliefs could be being highlighted here for you, like the overall energy. You may not be entirely like feeling like, because I almost get like there's like responsibilities that are required, or that are, I can't even talk in y'all's reading. I feel like it's like responsibilities that are really being brought up for you to be attended to, which is why the Sun card energy is in the challenge, to where you may be feeling like you don't have like that sense of like freedom. I know Pisces always get, you know, you're like the fish that's just like swimming through the sea, and you're just like, you know, people say like you're lost or whatever. And so whenever Capricorn energy comes in, it's almost like you guys are like having to like use your magic and like be, you know, work oriented. So, but anyways, I get though with the Hierophant, it's like you're trying to find like, not even find, I just get that you're just focused like on even like your community and stuff. And being a supporting factor for other people as well. And, you know, Pisces is a very selfless sign. And I get that you could be putting yourself last here with the Sun card. Like you're, maybe you're attending to the needs of other people, right? And you're kind of putting yourself last because you care and you like have deep compassion. So I feel like the Sun card could be the challenge towards like you're also trying to balance that of like having your own freedom and like working on yourself, or, you know, focusing on your own self, but also like, you know, making sure, but also like you're trying to understand like other people's needs and stuff like that. But I feel like you're managing quite well. I don't think there's anything negative. I think you're managing things quite well. Four of Swords is in the near future. So I just feel like this is a peace of mind that you're getting to if you haven't been in one. And you just like an energy of calmness and serenity. Also, I do see an increase in partnerships here, in relationships. But I feel like right now for you Pisces, there's a lot of, I don't even want to say obstacles or challenges. It's just like shit that you need to do, right? But I feel like you'll be getting your break that you've been wanting. Some of y'all just like, damn, I just want a vacation. You could even be on vacation. You probably like, I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I'm working. Let's see. I'm gonna pull your outcome here. Let's see. That makes sense. The Sun's in your 11th house of Capricorn. So yeah, there's a lot of energy in regards to community, people, clashing with your overall sense of well-being as well. So for some of you, it's like you're gonna have to find balance with that. Ace of Pentacles is here. You have the Page of Pentacles, and you also have the King of Pentacles in your outcome here. Woo! Some of you, I do see an increase in finances. Also newer opportunities as well. Some of you could be getting a raise in your outcome. Obviously outcomes can be down the line, you know, but I do feel like there's something newer that's being integrated into like your work or your career, which is bringing an increase here, and also improvements as well. So whatever it is that you're doing for work has a lot of payoff, but I just feel like for some of you, it's like you're having to manage like your own sense of well-being with all of it. So yeah, you got abundance, increases of abundance. So let's see, let's pull your Oracle card, and that's gonna be it. You got retrograde review here. I feel like that Four of Swords energy is the retrograde review energy possibly as well. With it being in Capricorn, you may start to assess like the way you, I don't know why this is coming to my mind, but like the way you manage your schedule here. And you could be having to like go back and fix like the way you do certain things that like when it comes to your community, or also like services or whatever the case might be. So there may be things that you're having to review and fix, but I feel like by fixing them, damn, this person is back again? You gotta give it a rest, bro. You're trying too hard. Anyways, but I don't know if y'all can see what I just saw, but anyways. But yeah, so could be some things that you're having to review, relook at, and assess, especially when it comes to like services or helping others, which in and of itself, I feel like it's leading you to like just increases in your resources here. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So some of you may like address like whether or not you really want to. I feel like you're just going to be changing some things. But I also do get that the universe is wanting you to make sure that you're balancing like your own sense of self and your own values, and not getting lost in everybody else's. So that's what I got for all the signs. We finally got through this one, huh? Because yesterday it cut off, right? I don't know why it was lagging, so I'm gonna have to fix the software. But yeah. So anyways, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button before you leave. It does really help me, and thank you for everybody who has hit the thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. So, and Aries, I did do Aries. It's in the part 1. This is part 2. So Aries is done. So after this, if somebody as what like during the timestamps, whoever timestamps this, can you put like in the timestamps that Aries is in part 1? Does that make sense? So, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody that donated as well. Send a super chat. Thank you. And yeah. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Who knows? I may go live Monday. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow. But I definitely need to fix the software. So I'll have to figure that out too. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all next time.